Feeling and done it, but I needed something real in my life. And I ain't never met a chick realer than my wife. Great morning. How we doing this morning, man? Y'all come on in here. Is he falling off? Is he alright? If he in the dark, then he broad light. Hey. What's up, man? What's up? We in here early in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. We here, man. Let's get it. It's a Thursday. Couple days for the new year, so y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all come on in here, man. I'm just giving a few people a little time to come in, man. We lit this morning. Everything lit. Everything lit this morning, man. Y'all come on in here. Morning motivation. Y'all already know how we doing it, man. Early in the morning. We not doing no plan. We not doing no tripping. We ain't worried about a whole bunch of whatever they got going on, man. We finna figure this thing out. We going to get it and we coming back with it. Ain't nothing finna stop us. The only thing gonna stop us is us, man. You feel me? We the only one can stop us from doing anything that we call to do. We gotta just make up our mind and decide that we have what it takes to go do whatever we want to do. Yeah, morning motivation. We here, man. Let's go. You see what the shirt say? I fired my boss to chase my dreams, man. You can too. You can too, man. You can fire your boss to chase your dreams, man. Yeah. What's up, man? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all come on up in here, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Early in the morning, man. We getting it, man. Everything lit. We lit on this Thursday morning, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all, hey, listen. If you ain't come to get lit, you in the wrong place, man. That's all I'm going to say. If you ain't come to get fired up on this Thursday morning to believe in yourself, you're in the wrong place, man. You're in the wrong place. I'm going to show you that you can do anything from wherever you at in the world, man. You just got to believe it, man. Because it's a whole lot of things that you can learn that can help you, benefit you, not only you, but the people that's around you, the people that's going to be needing you down the road, man. You feel me? Yeah. So what's up, man? Y'all come on in here, man. Yeah, this is how we doing it, man. Welcome to the Morning Motivation Show, man. I am your host, Mr. DOC, closing a dream himself. Let's go, man. Listen, so today, I just want to be real and honest with y'all, man. Like, listen, at the end of the day, you got to realize, right? I'm going to play a little bit of music. I'm going to cut it down, though. Right? But listen, check this out. At some point, you have to realize and understand that at the end of the day, everything that you possibly think you want, everything that you possibly think you want to try to get at, you want to do, you want to accomplish, you want to make happen, the dream is free, right? The dream is free, but you have to put in the work. You got to put in the work after you done already made the visual, you done drinked it up, you saw it, because 9 times out of 10, if this is a dream and a desire of yours, I can almost guarantee you this is stuff that you've been thinking about doing way back there. You've already been putting some kind of plan to it, right? Or you need to start. But you know that it's something that you love to do and that you want to do, right? So you got to understand, once you start putting all these pieces together and you start understanding how they work, right? You're going to start realizing that, okay, the dream is free. The dream is free. At some point, I got to start putting my hands on something. I got to start putting I got to start putting things in motion for stuff to start working. I can't just dream something up and then sit back and look at it and expect it to happen. It's not going to happen like that, right? And then if you are one of those people who are able to financially pay somebody else to bring your dream to a reality, then that's cool as well. But I can guarantee you, if you ain't put no blood, no sweat, no tears, you ain't put your hand on it, you ain't had no failures, no mishaps, no non-support, people close the door, turn their back on you. If you ain't had none of that, the victory is not going to be that sweet. I can guarantee you. Because what makes the victory even sweeter is whenever you're able to sit back and look at what was one thing that you wanted to happen, but it wasn't happening. You put in the work, and now it's happening. And once you realize that, right, the work that you put in is going to always help you understand to benefit what you're doing. listen, a lot of times the things that we want to do, the things that we say that we want to accomplish, once we start putting in the work and we realize that this is just not no stir the batter and bake a cake type situation. Like, this is actually a pull out your gloves and your knee pads and your hard helmet and the blood, the sweat and the tears, and you really gotta go in and you gotta really believe whatever you're believing that you're gonna go do. And you gotta believe that with every fiber in your body. Like, you cannot let any of that stop you and freeze you up from accomplishing the mission. And once you make up your mind to go, it's not a whole lot that anybody can ever do to truly stop you from going where you're going and doing what you want to do in life. It's not a whole lot of people. It's not a whole lot of situations. Because once you realize that, hey, at the end of the day, everywhere I want to go, everything that I want to do, it all boils down to, am I willing to do what it takes when it's time to do it? Even when I don't feel like doing it. And I'm preaching to myself now. You hear me? Because it's a lot of times that it's stuff that I know I need to just go and do, and I don't feel like it. And sometimes I don't, right? I don't do it, not being as disciplined as I should be. And then it still ends up coming up. Well, I gotta do it anyway. Now I'm doing it rushed. I'm not doing it comfortable where I could just, you know what I'm saying? I gotta try to rush it because it is something that has to get done though. It gotta get done. And so what I'm learning is what I need to start doing, bro. Like, I need to start really and I'm getting so much better at it. When I figure out and I know that, hey, this needs to be done, I just go and buckle down and knock it out. Just go and knock it out. Get it out the way. Let's go and get it done, right? Because whenever you're able to do that and go and knock it out and get it done, then at the end of the day, when you're doing that, you're going to be able to look back on a whole bunch of stuff and be like, man, I'm so glad I knocked that out. I'm so glad I did that. Because if you're not doing that, you're going to start letting stuff just continually compound and compound and compound. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know, man. Because I've done it, man. I've been there. But see, here's the thing. That's why I know that I got to make sure I'm doing what I need to do, because I'm at a pivotal point in my life right now. I'm at a very pivotal point in my life right now, man. Right? It could go to where, like, I know what I need to do. I know the steps that I need to take to get there, right? But you got to understand, you got an enemy out there that hates your guts, right? A lot of people don't even know this, man. I got T-bone on Christmas. Glory be to God. I didn't, nobody was hurt. My car did get it. It got hit pretty bad on the passenger side. And I thank God it came from the passenger side, because if it would have came from the driver's side, it could have been way, way worse. You know what I'm saying? And so now it just starts showing me like, hey, listen, anything can happen at any moment, man. Hey, you got to go ahead and go and do what you know you got to do. Like, no letting up, no slacking. Hey, put in the work. Put in the work. That's why, like, that's the word that I heard this morning when I got up. And like, so a lot of times when I get on here, right, whatever the Lord speaks to me early in the morning, I feel like, hey, if this is the audience that he's bringing to me, then maybe they understand and they feeling the same thing, right? And so that's why a lot of messages that I bring in the morning, that's the message that I bring when I bring to y'all. Something that the Lord had to spoke to me early in the morning. And that's the message today. Put in the work. And when you put in the work, the results will show. They ain't got no choice but to show. You hear me? The results ain't got no choice but to show when you put in the work, man. A lot of times we want to go around the work. We want to, and listen, it's not coming. Look, my hands are empty. No stones being thrown. I'm not coming from a place of judgment. I'm coming from a place of experience, right? Where we procrastinate and we take the shortcuts and we try to do things quick and fast, and not realizing that we still got to come back and double back and do it right the first time, the second time, in which the way we should have went ahead and done it the first time and go and get it over with, because those extra minutes that we had to do it after we had to waste time, inconvenience ourselves, have to go back to whatever it was we was doing. And it's just like, whoa, and we doing all these things, right? Now realizing, just figure out how it go in the beginning. Go and put in the work. Do it right the first time. Knock it out. Make sure everything good and move on to the next thing. Right? And that, hey, listen, as a high I, I'm learning that, because as a high I, I've always just figured it out on the way. I figured out on the way. As I'm going, I figured out, boom, I come up to a roadblock, I'm going to do, I'm going to figure it out. But when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And I'm learning that, man. You got to learn. You got to start learning to plan ahead. Put your pieces in motion. Put them where you can see them, how they're going to move, what they're going to do. What happens if they don't go the way that you expected them to go? These are all things that we should be thinking about when we're putting in the work. Because when we start, hey, listen, I can't remember exactly where in the Bible where it said it, but I know it say, before you start something, count the cost. You got to count the cost. You don't want to get 3/4 in and realize you can't do it. You can't finish. Then what? You all the way in and now you can't even finish it. So we got to count the cost. But the main thing is truly understanding. Hey, and listen, everybody that said good morning, Tina, Evelyn, Mama Roslyn, Sonia, Miss Elise, good morning to all of y'all, man. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all coming on, tuning in with me in the morning. It means a whole lot to me, man, because y'all know where I come from. Evelyn, you was out there with me. So I know you saw it firsthand. Y'all know, man. So I appreciate all y'all for jumping on and tapping in with me, man. It means a whole lot, man. Y'all don't even know it. But anyway, yeah, we got to put in the work, right? Because when you put in the work, listen, when you put in the work, the results is going to show because you realize and you understand and you know when things get hard, listen, when the things get the hardest, you closest to your breakthrough. And that's what you got to understand. When things get the hardest, you closest to your breakthrough because you right at that pressure point to where things are just about to break and blow. And they get so hard to sometimes we get frustrated and we stop and we quit. Now realizing if we would have just went for one more time, that whole thing was going to bust wide open, man. That whole thing was going to bust wide open, and you got to know that. And that's with anything in life. When you put in the work, the results is going to show, man. Yeah, when you put in the work, the results going to show, man. And what you got to understand, when you putting in the work, you're looking for the results to show. It's not no really fast overnight thing. It can be, but I very seriously doubt it. You know why? Because listen. Because when you living out your dreams and your gifts and your talents and doing what you know the Creator has called you to do, listen, it's a lot of life lessons that you got to learn on the way to get to where you're going. Because whenever you get to where you're going, that's where the showdown gonna be at. And you got to be fully equipped for the showdown, man. And a lot of times we want to jump from A to Z, not realizing this B through Y that's going to shape and mold us and get us ready for the showdown. And we get to the showdown because we done went from A to Z because we had a connection or we knew somebody that connected us with this person, that connected us with that person, and they got us all the way from A to Z. Like they always said, it all depends on who you know, not what you do, right? So you from A to Z, you get up here, you get at Z, and you're not fully equipped, you're not ready. And when they hit you, somebody from M come and do something to you, you confused because you went straight from A to Z. You ain't learned nothing from B, C, D, E, F, G. You ain't learned nothing. All of these are different steps along the journey of life that we have to go through so we can get to where we going. You hear me? Hey, listen, man. Listen. Your life and every person's life, man, is really like God's way of implementing and putting something in the earth as a gift or a talent, right? Each person has a gift or a talent in hopes that they will go and find the needs of the other person that needs what they got and help them out, right? And so we, like I always say, we in this ecosystem. We in this ecosystem, and we all got to be helping each other, making sure we all doing what we're supposed to do, helping each other, looking out for each other, blessing each other, but at the same time, correcting each other, not taking no mess from, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, like, you got to understand, we all we got. We all we got, man. And so, like, listen, I know without a shadow of a doubt, because listen, I sit back and I think about a whole bunch of stuff that I've been through, like stuff that I've spoke on that I want to do. Like last year, I was speaking on, man, I want to do a male's mentorship inside of the school. I want to take a male, boom. But I'm already working at the school. Some stuff happened. I end up not getting the job back at the school. Boom. I got a male's mentorship group inside the school. So I know that when you speak those things that are not as though they were, they too shall come to pass. but you got to put in the work to make it happen. You got to speak it. And when you can speak it, it can come to an existence, but you have to put in the legwork, the groundwork to bring those dreams from a dream to a reality. Because like I always say, man, the dream free. The dream is free. You can have that. You're going to have so many dreams, desires, hopes, wishes that go through your mind all the time. The dream is free. But what you going to do from getting it from dream to reality? That's called action. And you know how you spell action? Put in the work. That's how you spell action. You spell action, put in the work. And I'm telling you, man, once you start really just moving into that and putting in the work, you're going to realize that things are a little easier than you thought. They just looked a little different because you were so far off. But once you got up on them and you saw what they was and how they moved, and you was like, oh, okay, yeah, nah, this ain't as hard. Because it's not going to be as hard once you get in it, once you realize why you're doing it. Once you realize why you're doing it, because see, a lot of times what we got to understand is when you start putting other people before you, letting other people be your why you doing this, why you doing that, and you get you out the way and you have a real reason on why you're doing what you're doing, it's not a whole lot that can stop you from doing whatever you're doing, man. I got a few whys, but my biggest why right now, in the earth right now, I'm going to retire my mama. Listen, I put that woman through hell on earth, man. Square business. And for y'all who know me and know my mama, y'all know, man, I put my mama through hell. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to retire my mama. Like, I want my mama to be able to wake up, right, and just decide, hey, I was looking through this and I saw this. I ain't never tried that. I want to go over there. And she's going to be able to call somebody. Hey, they're going to come pick up and take her wherever she want to go. Go take her to the mall. I want my mama to enjoy her life so she can understand that, yeah, I put you through hell, but now I'm finna let you taste heaven. Man. So that's like my biggest why. My second biggest why is my grandkids. I want to leave them something so they can know, like, you don't have to do what was done in our, I want to change the trajectory on my lineage of my last name. I'm the generation of Kurt Brady. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of my brother, my sister, they all doing great. We all came from some rough places. You feel what I'm saying? But I want to set something up that my family ain't never saw, like family trust and, IULs, insurance policies where, you know what I'm saying? We knew nothing about this kind of stuff. Where people can go, when we pass away, they go inherit stuff. Somebody pass away in my family, I ain't going to inherit nothing. Probably bust some debt, but I'm going to change that. That's what I'm saying. So you got to realize what your why is. Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it big enough to make you stop even when everything in the world make you want to quit? You got to know that, man. You got to start understanding that, because it's not no if no more. It's when. It's when life start lifing. Are you going to be ready? Because it's going to life. Life going to life. Ain't no shout about it. Ain't no doubt about it. Life is going to life. And what you going to do when it start lifing? Are you ready? And these are kind of things we got to start thinking about, man, as people, especially like people who come from nothing. Like, we come from nothing. We ain't really got a whole lot to pull from. We got to use the resources that we got around us. And you know what I'm saying? So we got to figure it out. At some point, are we just going to continue to be a statistic and just we live, we work, and we die? We live, we work, we die. We live like they not talking about how we live. We done all this and we helped this and we built that for this. Like, man, listen, when I build that youth development after school program slash entrepreneur school, it's going to blow people's mind. I'm telling you, watch. I'm finna get these Joneses around here and I'm going to show them, man, it's an easier, better, and legal way to make money. Guess what? Because when you give them the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. I'm finna show you how you can go and figure out the power that you got inside of you to go and do something great. And you can go do whatever you want to do, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, watch. That's all they need, man. They just need an example to show them that's going to grab their hand and say, hey, listen, I understand I was where you was at one point in time in my life, man, and I get it. But you don't got to stay there. You don't got to stay there. The choices you make today will have a direct influence on your life tomorrow, just like the choices you made yesterday got you here. The choices you make today can have you in a different place, man. You just got to believe that. You got to go get it. You got to understand it, and you got to be willing to go, even if you got to go by yourself, man. You hear me? You got to be willing to go, even if you got to go by yourself, man. Because sometimes that's when God going to take you on your best journey, when you go by yourself. Because guess what? When you get to explaining to people what he did and how he did it, they ain't going to even believe it sometimes. They're not going to believe it. So, man, listen. Listen, man. Put in the work. Put in the work, man. That's all. Hey, listen. And if you don't know what work to put in, find out, figure it out. Get around some people who can help you and say, hey, this is the way you want to go. This is the steps you need to take to get there. I'm working on that myself, right? I got a few men around me that's helping me with that very thing, because I'm the type, I'm going to figure it out on the way. And a lot of time when I'm figuring it out on the way, I get to certain points in the journey and I get stuck because I didn't plan for it. I didn't foresee it happening. And when it did happen, I wasn't ready. And when you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. And a lot of times I wasn't ready. So a lot of times I hit forks in the road and bumps and bruises and had to learn from my own mistakes and still figured it out and keep going. I'm still going. And like, at the end of the day, you got to just, what do you believe, man? What do you believe? You feel me? So yeah, man, listen. Hey, listen. Y'all got, y'all gotta understand, man. We lit up in here, man. We gotta do what we gotta do. Get this, keep on going. Hold up. You feel me? Hey, listen, man. 2024 is here. Believe it or not, 2024 is here, man. It's right here. It's knocking on the door. And it's a lot of stuff we got to realize, hey, that we can't take into 2024 with us, and we got to leave in 2023. And some of us got to make some very, very hard decisions. But I tell you this, make it. Make it right now. I'm telling you, you better make it. Because if you don't, and you steady gotta recorrect and hey, it's fixing to get hard out here, man. It's finna get hard out here, man, and people not realizing it, and they just going through life, and life is lifing, and people, hey, man, listen. I'm telling y'all, man, get ready and just continually understand and grow through who you are and know who you are and who the Creator created you to be, and the gifts and the talents that he placed inside of you to go and do a great work in the earth. Understand who you are. Understand what you got. Understand your work, your purpose, your gifts, your talent. Go find the need in the earth, man. You feel me? Because when you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I promise you, man, things will start getting smoother. It'll get a little easier. You'll get a little more understanding of what operates, how it operates. I'm telling you, man. And guess what? All of this, I'm still learning. I'm speaking from experience that I'm still actually learning, going through, learning who I am, what I'm about, what I do, what I need, how I operate, how I move. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff about me, because I used to just be going, wake up, go, do what I, put it. I never knew who I really was. I never understood how I really operated. I didn't understand the real true power that I had inside of me to be able to really connect with people, encourage people, motivate people, touch people's lives. Just one simple smile to change their whole day around. I didn't realize that God equipped me with that. But when I did, you feel me? I did though. And that's the main thing. I figured it out, man. And so you got to figure that out about yourself too. You got to figure that about yourself, man. And once you do start figuring that out, you're going to realize that God has always been shaping and molding you for a great day like this here, man. Hey, listen, man. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. So look, this is what we're going to do, man. On this beautiful day, man, we finna jam a little bit, man. Listen, y'all already know what to do, man. Hey, listen. Go get it and come back with it, man. That's all you got to do. You got to make up your mind and decide where you want to go and what you want to do, man. You hear me? That's all you got to do, man. Make up your mind on what you want to do and how you want to do it, man. And the Creator going to start showing you the path that you need to take, connecting you with the people that you need to connect with, cutting you loose from the people he need to cut you loose from. You hear me? He going, hey, don't question it. Don't get mad. Don't get upset. Just say, okay, and keep on moving, keep on grinding, keep on putting in the work. You hear me? I'm finna pray for y'all, man, and we're going to jam, and we up out of here, man. Heavenly Father, thank you for this group of mighty men and women of God you have placed here with me this morning. They could have been anywhere in the world, but they're here with me, so I appreciate that, Lord. And I just pray right now that you continue to guide and lead them in the way that you may have them go. Continue to strengthen them, do what only you can do in their lives, God. Open their eyes of understanding to the gifts and the talents that you have placed inside of them. Continue to open their eyes of understanding of the way that it operates, works, and moves, and the things in the world that it is called to be used for, God, and just continue to strengthen them. We know that you can do all things. The only thing that you cannot do is fail. So right now we're saying thank you right now. In the mighty name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. 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 Hey, listen, man. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Go get it and come back with it. Hey, we go and get it and we coming back with it, man. And we lit this morning. Huh? It's light work when I go to, so everything. Oh, no. Oh, man, mess it up. There we go. I don't want to let you down. So I'm fighting with these poems I'm writing. Treating this like my last. Hope I leave them enlightened. I was given a gift, plus I was given time. Talented with the rhymes. That's why I don't. Here we go. Yeah, my bad.
Hey, AT&T customers, Max is still included with your AT&T wireless plan.
Son of a nutcracker!
Stream holiday
I tried to
favorites
jam
like
with y'all
Elf,
this
AP
morning
Christmas,
before we
Harry Potter,
did this,
Film Collection,
man.
Food
It
Network's
messed
Christmas
all the
Cookie
way up,
Challenge,
man.
and so much more.
Y'all gotta excuse me on that.
Godly.
It's coming back though. We finna jam before we leave this morning. I don't care. I got me a little hookup with some music now. Y'all already know how we doing it, man. Hey, listen. At the end of the day, man, you gotta understand that every morning when you wake up early in the morning, right? Your first thought of the day is gonna be the best thought that you can have. You feel what I'm saying? And when you learn to get your first thought to be your best thought early in the morning, that is gonna start shaping and molding your day. And you gotta understand that when it's shaping and molding your day, you gotta go with that. You gotta go through that, man, because it's a lot of stuff that you're not gonna understand. But you gotta just be okay with that. All right? But we lit this morning, man. Hey, it's Thursday. It's Thursday morning. Realize what you got. Realize who you are. Realize what you want to do. And get lit. Go get it, man. Listen. Pull up to the party like what up, though. Looking like an army at the front door. I ain't got Bacardi in my cup, though. I don't drink cool, I'm trying to front for. Hey, man, listen, man. Life is about enjoying, man. We go through so much. We think about so much. We let so much stress us, man. We go through so many things, man, and we don't never take time to just sit back, take a breather, and say, man, look, life is gonna life, man. And I understand that, but guess what? If you continually let life just life on you, you're gonna look up and you ain't gonna be done had no life, man. Hey. H-Time. Hey, man, listen, man, I love y'all, man. We right here at the mark of 7:30, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Go get it and come back with it, man. Please. Hey, I need to start hearing some testimonials of how y'all breaking through, how y'all going through, how y'all doing what y'all doing, man. I need to see some things, man. Just let me know. Keep me posted, because I love y'all, man. Huh? I'm showing love to my foes now, man. Listen, remember, man, all you got to do is go get it and come back with it, man. I love y'all, man. Hey, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, man. God willing.